well drilled, it doesn't affect them as much. But ideally, that's what we would like to try to do, is make teams feel uncomfortable.
You sensed it tonight.
Oh, yeah.
In these first 8 games, is there anyone that Andrews has reminded you of just how he's playing, how he's taking over some games?
This is the kind of stuff Isaiah used to do, you know. He's had 30 a couple of times in 7 games. That's pretty good.
Have like you brought up Isaiah much with Andrew? Have you shown
No.
him tapes or anything?
No, I mean, he plays with Andrew all the time, and he's been here 5 years. He's seen all there is to see about Isaiah, you know. But the thing with Andrew, again, I think he had 4 steals tonight. He was averaging 8 rebounds a game. He's playing a pretty complete brand of basketball right now.
He's never been to the NCAA tournament or played in a game. Is that motivation for him? Is he on a mission?
Oh, sure it is. He also has a huge, not a chip, a glacier on his shoulder. And he's always had that. That drives him also.
Andrew said that there wasn't a whole lot of sets that you guys were running in the first half because it was coming off of, a lot of it was coming off of your defenses. I mean, as much as you want to play that way, can you guys always play that way to where your offense is coming essentially from your transition?
You can't impose your will on everyone. There are going to be games when we've talked to our team that we're not going to be able to necessarily turn teams over. We're going to have to be able to run our half-court offense and get the ball to change sides. We're going to have to be able to do that. But when we're able to do what we did tonight, it's just much more fun for everyone. And we certainly, as a head coach, my style is not, you have to run a set every time so the coach can look good with his plays. Go play basketball. We have structure, we space the floor, and create opportunities for one another.
When you have a young team like this, is that another step in their maturation when they get to the point where they're not able to force their will, they're not able to run in transition, but to be able to run those half-court sets and get offense that way?
It's going to hit us. It's going to hit us sometime soon where it's going to become more of a half-court game. It's much easier to slow the game down than it is to speed the game up. And when that happens, that's going to be another part of the maturation process with us.
It all came together tonight, but you know, every now and then you'll see a guy lose his man. You'll see a silly turnover. With the team this young, what are the main areas of concern and things that you feel like you have to clean up?
Keeping people in front of us. In our defense, we don't move well enough on ball release, what we call it. When that pass is made, you should see 4 guys moving, 5 guys moving at once. We don't do that well enough. And then I thought we did a tremendous job in the first half of boxing out. But then in the second half, toward the last third of the game, we didn't do as good a job, and they got a whole bunch of offensive rebounds. But we need to do a better job of that. And the ball reversal. When we can't impose our will, we have to be able to get that ball reversed from side to side.
And it says what about this team they were able to turn a 10-point lead into a 20-point lead into a 30-point lead and then into a 40-point lead.
What does it say about the team?
Yeah.
We didn't let up. I just thought we played with great focus. I thought it was pretty mature the way we handled ourselves. When we got up, we kept grinding. We kept getting up to where we were supposed to be, and defensively, I didn't think there was a whole lot of drop off. And that was impressive to me, that we didn't get bored with success.
In your mind, Lorenzo, was this first half, was this coming in your mind? I mean, did you envision at some point you were going to see something like that?
We were hopeful. We were hopeful that by the time we got to league, that would kind of be the way we were playing. And we played like this in spurts in the games prior to tonight, but we didn't sustain it as much. And hopefully we can establish an identity. Our guys saw what it does when we're able to focus that way and play Husky basketball the way we've been talking since day one. Hopefully that'll motivate us to stay locked in from here on out. out, but we'll see.
Eight-man
There's still
ro-
gonna be ups and downs with our team.
8-man rotation, looks like you're getting a little bit more locked in with that.
Yeah, I don't ever think about rotation. I don't say we gotta have this many people rotating. I don't look at that. I look at the guys that are subbing for each other, wanna keep guys fresh. There's certain guys, probably 7 that go in, and then, you know, after that, it's a feel for how the game is going. So I don't really get into this locked-in number of rotation.
Anything else?
Montana, Martin Boyne, surprising how well he's playing.
Martin is having a heck of a year. We had a heck of a year last year. It was all conference, but right now he's playing like the player of the year in that conference.